Feeling like the person you were in your 20s or 30s just doesn't fit anymore? That midlife crisis you fear might actually be an invitation, an incredible opportunity for intentional transformation. What if who you're meant to be next is far more aligned and fulfilling than who you've been? Are you ready to stop letting midlife happen to you and start shaping it from within? This isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating who you want to become next. Let's explore how to intentionally redefine your identity and build a life that truly reflects you. There's a quiet moment many of us reach in midlife. A pause, a whisper. Is this it? Is this all there is? It can be jarring, especially when, on paper, everything looks fine. You've built the career, raised the family, checked the boxes, and yet something inside feels unfulfilled. Here's the truth. This isn't a crisis. It's a threshold. Midlife is when the life you built collides with the person you've outgrown, and it can feel like a tsunami of change beneath the surface. But this can also be your most powerful chapter yet, because for the first time, you have perspective, wisdom, and enough life behind you to know what matters, and enough life ahead of you to make it count. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap for embracing that shift with intention, so you can stop drifting and start becoming. Before you can become who you want to be, you have to understand who you are right now. Start by noticing the subtle signs of discontent. Are there parts of your life that feel hollow, even if they look successful? Do you feel exhausted doing things that used to excite you? Are you quietly longing for something, but don't even have the words for it yet? That's your signal that something deeper is shifting. Here's a simple exercise: the life audit. Write down how you spend your time and energy in an average week, and then ask, which of these actually lights me up? Which of these drains me? Where am I just going through the motions? Then, reflect on your core values. Are you living by values you chose, or ones you inherited? From your younger self, from culture, from other people's expectations? This awareness is the starting line for transformation. Once you see who you've been, you can begin shaping who you want to become. Think of this as vision boarding 2.0. Not about dream houses or luxury cars, but about the kind of person you want to be. Ask, how do I want to show up in the world? What qualities define the version of me I'm becoming? Then use the as-if principle. Start living small pieces of that future self now. Want to be a writer? Write for 10 minutes a day. Want to be more adventurous? Take a different route home. To make it stick, create identity anchors. Small daily rituals that reinforce your new direction. Maybe it's journaling each morning as your future self. Maybe it's dressing the way the next version of you would dress. Every small act becomes a signal. This is who I'm becoming. Here's the part no one talks about. Changing who you are means the world around you will shift too. You may need to communicate your evolution to loved ones, especially if they're used to the old version of you. Be honest. Share what you're exploring, why it matters, and how they can support you. You'll also need to start saying no to the old and yes to the new. That might mean letting go of roles, responsibilities, or even relationships that no longer align. And maybe most importantly, embrace unlearning. Shedding beliefs that once served you, but now hold you back. Things like, I have to be productive to be valuable, or changing means I've failed. No, changing means you're growing. Transformation isn't a one-time leap, it's a practice. Try doing an identity check-in every few months. Ask, does how I live still reflect who I'm becoming? What needs to evolve next? Expect discomfort, because growth often feels unfamiliar before it feels right. But remember, discomfort isn't danger. It's the sign you're stretching beyond your old limits. Midlife doesn't have to be a crisis. It can be your masterpiece. A time to peel away the layers of who you thought you had to be, and finally build a life that fits who you really are. You're not starting over. You're starting true. Midlife isn't the end of your story. It's the rewrite. This is your invitation to stop living by default and start becoming by design.